Okay, so let's look at another Arthur Rimbaud poem. Anyone who looks up Arthur Rimbaud is going to find his poem "A Season in Hell." In my opinion, this is not his best poem, but it is his most well known. And for me, this is very exciting. Again, I was a huge fan of his, and now I could really understand what this stuff is about. So here we are, "A Season in Hell," one of Arthur Rimbaud's most famous poems. So let's take a look. He subtitles it, "Once If My Memory Serves Me Well." Now, this poem as a whole really depicts who Arthur Rimbaud is as a writer and what he will bring to the table to the body of Christ. He is going to be a door to the wicked. Okay, guys, when the Great Tribulation comes, okay, because we're living in times, what's coming, if you want your sin, you could have your sin. Okay, it's going to get to the point where people are going to be giving birth to monsters. Okay, you want to be a horrible monster? Knock yourself out. Just keep it away from the kingdom. It's not going to be pretty. So it's really interesting. Rimbaud subtitles this, "Once If My Memory Serves Me Well." All right, so let's go to the first verse and we can explain this. "Once, if my memory serves me well, my life was a banquet where every heart revealed itself, where every wine flowed. One evening, I took beauty in my arms, and I thought her bitter, and I insulted her. I steeled myself against justice. I fled, O witches, O misery, O hate, my treasure was left in your care." All right, what's going on here? Arthur Rimbaud was a servant of Satan, right? Where every wine flowed, right? And every heart revealed itself, and right, do what thou wilt. Just reveling in his sin, etc. And one evening, what happens at the evening when the sun is going down, where darkness rules? "I took beauty in my arms, and I thought her bitter, and I insulted beauty. I steeled myself against justice, and I fled. O witches, O misery, O hate, my treasure was left in your care. Satan, you gave me a kingdom of light where I could just have all the joys and hearts and wine of the world, and it left me nothing but wretched bitterness." That's what he's saying in the poem. Now, it's really interesting to subtitle, "Once If My Memory Serves Me Well," because what is the revelation we have? God is going to blot out all wickedness. The saints of God are going to travel back in time, redo history, reinventing what we knew. Love in history is all but true. So it's no coincidence that this poem is subtitled, "Once If My Memory Serves Me Well." This is all prophetic. It really is. Here we go. "I withered within me all human hope. With the silent leap of a sullen beast, I have drowned and strangled every joy. I have called for executioners. I want to perish chewing on their gun butts. I have called for plagues to suffocate in sand and blood. Unhappiness has been my God. I have laid down in the mud and dried myself off in the crime-infested air. I have played the fool to the point of madness." And this is what's coming for the wicked. "And springtime brought me the frightful laugh of an idiot." What's springtime? When Christ comes. Springtime is the dawn, when the first fruits of God come, right? "And springtime brought me the frightful laugh of an idiot. Now recently, when I found myself ready to croak, I thought to seek the kingdom of the banquet. I thought to seek the key to the banquet of old, where I might find an appetite." So what is the banquet of old? That is the faith. That is Jesus Christ. That key is charity, right? What did Paul say? If you don't have charity, if you don't have love, you have nothing. This idea proves I was dreaming. This is how much of a sinner he is. You really need to sit and meditate on this stuff. You will say a hyena, etc., shouts the demon who once crowned me with such pretty poppies. Seek death with all your desires and all selfishness and all the 7 deadly sins. Ah, I've had too much of that. Still, dear Satan, don't look so annoyed, I beg you. Now this is where Rimbaud's ingenious comes to play. And while waiting for a few belated cowardices, right, belated cowardices, as I tell you, when God steps up and says enough is enough, the devil is nothing but a coward. This is why Satan needs people to be crying like a little girl. They need to be controlling people, because that is how they really feel before God. So while waiting for a few belated cowardices, since you value in a writer all lack of descriptive and dictative flair, I pass you these few foul pages from a diary of a damned soul. So Satan desires all lack of descriptive and dictative flair. Arthur Rimbaud was a genius writer, a gift from God. So this is his story. He's saying, Satan, you have me by the neck. You're drowning me, but F you, because I have a gift from God and I'm going to fight you with it. And that's what this poem is about. It's his struggle, his F-U against Satan, wrestling against his clutches. That is A Season of Hell. I'll leave a link in the description box below, a very old website. It's not even phone friendly. Before we even had phones, this website was up. But I prefer the, what's his name? The Paul Schmidt translation. This was, I think his translation is the best. And okay, that's it. Thank you for tuning in. God bless you.